Okay, so we are back a few hours later. In the last video we were here, and as I said, this was a potential rejection short setup. I missed this as I was streaming, but it ended up being a nice pullback. So basically I'll flip this. If you actually checked to the right, to the left, so let's clean up some stuff here. You will see we actually on this one we swept the origin, so basically here on that one. So back to 3 minutes, origin sweep, always a potential short. So when I left the previous video, we did this a little bit. Yeah, we didn't properly retest it, but we swept it and closed below, so you could have smashed a short there. And it gave a nice pullback. The pullback was $1,000, 2%. And what did they hold? They just held the low of this high range. So very nice hold. This was also a potential short range. So we were planning to look for a short here, but look for one, not necessarily short it. This was primarily a long profit take zone from longs down here, and at least I did. Resting shorts would at least be in this range. If you wanted to play resting shorts, even safer, a little bit higher. So, but look for shorts in this range. Did not give a setup, went higher, sweep the origin. So that's the next idea. Next idea after sweeping the origin is going to high swing. But in this entire range, you're looking for local setups, like lose the high. So nice sweep, nice hold, went higher. Now you're looking for him to lose this again. Trade down into the below the previous highs. So let's see what they did locally. Sweep would have worked, very aggressive. The retest would have worked if your stop loss was above the high. So you would have caught something like this. Less than 1%, $400. As long as you took profits here, you will be fine. The risk reward should be fine. So let's say you shorted it here. Stop loss at the high. That one. Yeah, 2 risk reward should be fine. So trade should be fine. At least if you took early profits. But they went higher. Wicked higher to still an interesting range. So if you wanted a very aggressive setup here, so this is the move to the high. They haven't lost this, and they haven't made a new high. So after the high, they held decently. And they still haven't lost the high, but they did lose like internal move to high. So once they closed below here, you could have shorted this. If you took aggressive ET, it's a very small move, very tight range, but it was valid. Same here. So they didn't sweep this, so no sweep setup for the, let's call it the origin for now. But they did lose the high here. Probably wouldn't have gotten filled unless you just shorted the bottom. I would probably look for a short around here. Didn't work. Well, didn't go there. After it did this and went lower, you would not short the same level again, or you wouldn't short this one because they already did the failure. So to short this again, this failure, I would wait for them to potentially go up and test this range, lose it again, and then you short to this range. But this didn't happen, so it doesn't matter. Okay, sweep. Not really a sweep of the high. They did sweep this, so you had a potential smash here. But do also keep in mind, they did achieve the move to the high, sorry, move to the low. So expectation is a hold here on 3 minutes. So if you smashed here a short, your first PT should actually be here. And this is a good hold. So unless they reject right here, it's probably going higher. So just stuff you're looking for. The safer play will be to wait. We are still in a interesting zone here. For now, see, we are just holding the previous failure. So after we went above, this you could call this the previous failure, previous high swing. So we held it for now, just held high of it. So there's no big short setup yet. We are just looking for aggressive shorts. So when will we get a better setup? Losing this. Why? Move to the high on 15 minutes was here for this move. Then it was here. Lost to 15. Retest. Held decently. Went higher. Now this is the move to high. Haven't lost it. If you go higher, this is the move to high, locally. Even better would be if they did a red candle, new high, lose. Easier and easier to lose. But for now, this range is the zone to hold. Let's zoom out a bit. You'll see clearer. Nice area to hold. Break previous range, previous resistance. Very interesting zone to hold. Corresponding with this, 44. 47, right? Swing. Went above. They're basically holding the lower range of this. So here. Nice hold. But, see what they did? This is a red candle. Move to low, move to high was here. Now it's here. So they need to go here. Because if they fail to achieve this range, it's much easier to lose now. To go down here. Maybe, yeah, from the top range here, swing to this range is a decent area to hold. Down here would be very interesting. And if we zoom out a bit, and this is if they lose, you don't FOMO short here. You look for setup, or at least find some setup with a good risk reward and a good stop loss. So let's go to daily. Daily. Lost. Dump. Retest. Even small front run. Okay. Move to low. If they achieve this, possibly a pullback to this 44, because after they blast through this range, they didn't really retest. So hold somewhere in this range. If you do, good for continuation. They can do the continuation now. I would trust the move more if they did a retest first. So let's see what they do. I guess they can even close above here. So let's see. Okay. Nice area. So short setups, we were looking for local ones. This zone, they can still fail here. So let's say they close below and they are not achieving the daily. Then they wick up here, lose it again, short. Then go down here. Then they need to decide, because they might have lost the daily. Well, they actually didn't. The daily is down, way down here. So let's say they make a red candle first. Hold in this range for the daily, the next daily. Quite unlikely, but let's say they do. Then make the move up here. You have daily failure. Go down here. Then it's getting interesting, because now it's a lost daily here and it's achieved daily here. So now they have to decide. But that's quite unlikely that they will stay in this range for that long. So the most likely scenario is that they either achieve or just sweep it or just fail here and go for a retest first. We don't know yet what they do. Will be interesting. If they go down here, that's fine. It's a potential relong. But you would take profits on the way up if they hold, because they can still do the lower high and not hold later. I am personally hoping for some sort of a long setup down here for more refills and then higher. We can still fail from here. It's looking bullish. We can still fail here and go lower, much lower. But it's looking good for longs for now, as long as we hold. Let's go back to 3 minutes. So still no high. Still just held, right? This range, move through low. Nice hold. Likelihood is going higher. Let's see if they make a new high. Now, if they make a new high, this will be the move to the high. A little bit easier to, well, actually it's this. This didn't make a new high. If they make a new high, now they only need to lose this on the 3 minutes to set up a potential reversal. Remember, we are still in a resistance zone. Because they held here, it's looking okay for continuation, but they can still fail. So I'm not biased. I am still looking for a potential failure. Likelihood is still up. That hasn't changed yet. So let's see if they make a new high. Let's see if they do it now during this video. They could also make a red candle first. Let's see. They make a new high, not yet. Now I think they made a new high. So now they want to hold. Try to hold the previous, not necessarily here, but at least the previous area we failed. So potential retest at some point down here for confirmation. Let's see, somewhere in this range if they can hold. If they are not holding and lose this, potential reversal, just closing below this is the first signal for not going higher. But wicking down here is fine. Even sweeping this, so wicking below this and closing above again, is still okay. But the most bullish scenario is to close above here again after this retest. So for now, no reversal yet. They haven't even closed the 1 minute below yet. But they can. If they close below here, they have lost the 1 minute. Let's see what they do. Okay. Might lose the 1 minute. Let's see if they retest here now. Or just dump. It's a very... Actually, they didn't close below. Oh, the candle close was a bit delayed. But they did close below this. So let's see if they reject it for now. Not really a good short setup yet. It's a very aggressive one. Oh, maybe they will. Yeah, they are trying. They are trying. 3 minutes in 1.5 minutes. So for now, they still want to hold around here. A little bit lower is fine still, but they don't want to lose this 3 minutes. Because this is easier to lose now than this one. It's higher up. So making a new high doesn't mean going higher. 1 minute left. We can wait for that one in this video. It's fine. Some live trading is fine. Well, not trading, but it's TA. Let's see what they do. Another 1 minute. This time it goes below. But still, it is only a 1 minute. I would do a reduced risk trade here and wait for the 3 minutes. But it's a potential one. But it's very risky, so let's see what they do. They might fail it here, but let's see what they do. Also keep in mind this 300 range. It's the high swing here of the failure. For now, this just looks like a nice retest. Three minutes. Yeah. Pretty much held, I guess. So for now, this is looking like a retest. But it did close slightly below. So this is like a... Yeah, I would wait for another close. At this point, if they make a new high now, this will be the muter high. Even easier to lose. If not, it can just be the failure and they go down and lose this. You don't know yet. So if they end up making a new high, as I said, then this will be the muter high. So then this is the area to lose. So let's go to the daily, right? Still trying to achieve this. We go to the 4 hour. So setting up what they did here local on the 3 minute is what they did here, right? Made a red one. So now it's easier to lose. Same here. Made a red one. If they make a new high, this is the only one they need to lose to start a potential cascade of a reversal, right? Lose the 3 minute first, then lose the 15, then lose the 1 hour. Yeah. To lose the 15, they need to close below here. So this is now the 15 minute move to the high. To lose it, close below, potential retest, go down for this higher low again. For now it's looking good for higher. So no rush here, wait for an actual setup. And if you play sweep plays, like this one, you really need to take early profits. When I do sweep plays, I usually do 1.2 to 1.5 R. Meaning if my stop loss, my entry was here, and my stop loss was here, I will just barely catch this one. Very low risk reward, but I'm closing 50% of my trade at my first PT, making it at least break even. That's why I need to do the low risk reward, because my first PT need to be very close, because they could just hold here like they did. If we do an actual achievement or lost level, so let's say this made a high, they lost it, and I shorted something like this, I would probably look for a 2R. At least. Right. Still not a new high. So I guess the 1 minute loss here Did a retrace at least. And still didn't close the 1 minute below here again. So for now it's wait. I would wait for a 3 minute. Either make a new high and close below, or just continue lower and lose the 3 minutes. As I said, very scalpy still, we are waiting. I will wait for them to lose the 15. And then we can potentially short these previous highs, lining up with the origin over here. Very basic. For now, continuation. Look for reversal. Okay, bye. That's it for this video. If you like the content, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to learn about how to get access to free group and one-on-one coaching, make sure you check out our T10 supporters page.